Today we are going to learn how to use VLOOKUP through macro. Before we start this video, I would like to inform one more time that I have started uploading series of macro, that is VBA in Excel, from very scratch, and the first 3 videos are already out in my channel. You can have a look or you can check the description box. Let's talk about today's video. In the first example, you can see a table here where I have chosen few data for some name, age, and state. Generally, if we have to use VLOOKUP, we use the formula like this, that VLOOKUP, the lookup value. Let's suppose we have to search for Rahul state. So the lookup value will be Rahul. The table array will be the complete box. The column index number where the result lies, that will be the third column, and the true or false then would be a false. And here we go. My bad, it's just a typo error. So we get the Rahul state, that is Delhi. But now what if we have to do it through VBA? So welcome back, guys. If you didn't subscribe to the channel till now, please do that. And in order to write the macro, we have to go to the developer tab, we have to go to the Visual Basic, or you can simply press Alt F11 in your keyboard to get this. Here I'm going to select on insert and a module. Now we have to write this code, so let's start with the code. First we have to define a function sub. The macro name will be VLOOKUP1. Yep, and close. Now we have to define name and state because we have to search Rahul's state. So we are working on column A and column C only. So let's define column A first, where we have name. So we are going to define this as dim name as string, that's a variable, and then we are going to state the second one, that will be state as string. Now we have to define the range where we will be looking out for the result in VLOOKUP. So that will be between A1 to C6. So till now we have defined name column, state column, and the range where we will be working on this VLOOKUP. Now what we have to search is Rahul state. So the lookup value is Rahul. So I'm going to define Rahul as name here. And now we have to work on our VLOOKUP function. So that will be state equals to application dot worksheet function. You can just select the worksheet function from the list and press tab key, and then VLOOKUP. Now in VLOOKUP, the first argument will be the lookup value, that is Rahul. So I have defined Rahul as name. Then the table where the lookup value and the result lies, that will be A1 to C6. I have already defined it as MyRange. Then the column number where the result lies, that will be the third, and the result type, that will be false. Now I'm just going to make it very simple for you. So I will be displaying a message box by the result, that is state. Now when I run this macro, I should get a message box saying the Rahul state, that will be Delhi. So let's see, here it is. That's how it works. So in this example, we have taken some additional cells where I have put the name and we have to find the age. Let's suppose we have to find the age of Shruti, that's in A16 and we have to get her age. Now we are going to open a VBA here, like the Visual Basic first. So on your keyboard, Alt F11 to get a module 2. Here we have already defined the function by VLOOKUP2. So this time we have to work very specific basically. First we are going to define the array, that is we are going to set MyRange equals to range, like basically the cells where we are going to work, that will be A11 to, I can choose either B16 because where our result lies, or I can select the complete table, that would be from A11 to C16, but let's suppose I have selected it for B16 till now. After this, on the E column we have the lookup value Shruti, so we are going to set name equals to range inverted commas E12 bracket close and age equals to range F12. Now we have the lookup value defined as name, the result we have defined as age, and the array where the lookup and the result value lies is defined as MyRange. Now we have to use the VLOOKUP function. How? To use Age.Value, because we are looking for Shruti age and we have defined F12 as age, so we are looking for the value. So Age.Value equals to Application.WorksheetFunction dot our function, that is VLOOKUP. Then the argument 1 is the lookup value, that is name. Then the argument 2 is the table, that will be from A1 to B16, which we have defined as MyRange. Then the column number where our result lies, and true or false, that will be false. Enter. Now once we run this command, we will get the Shruti age in F12 column. Let's see. Here it is. You can see 25. In the same way, if we replace this by some other name and we rerun this macro, we will get the other age, that's Gopi's age, that is 36. In the same way, if we have a complete table where we need to get the results all together, so we have to just make few modifications here. In this name range, we have to select from E12 to E14. Same goes to age, that's from F12 to F14. And once we run this macro, we will get all the results all together. I hope you like the video. I have put the code of both the macros on the description box. For any help, for any suggestion, feel free to contact me. Do like, comment and share. Thank you.